if these protests had been successful, the ones that basically they even had Mossad agents on the ground, this has been confirmed by even US personnel. If that had succeeded, they would have basically not required the war. It would have been like an overthrow of the government, and they wouldn't have had a problem. Now that those have failed because the protests have decreased, the largest protests were on Friday, according to my sources, in Iran. And since then, they've diminished significantly. And don't get me wrong, people in Iran, even people connected to the government with whom I've spoken, they say that the protests initially were legitimate. There is economic issues without a doubt in Iran. Obviously, those, in my view, are based on the sanctions placed by the United States of America, which I think sanctions are a very demonic, evil thing to place on any country and any human, because as you know, Rex and Tim, that when it comes to sanctions never are placed on the rich, the oligarchy, or the government. The people who are harmed most by sanctions are the poor, working class people, because the aim is that they're going to struggle, they're going to starve, and maybe they'll do a coup. So the sanctions are applied to those people. So no doubt, and so I think it's very evil and demonic. But that being said, that it has resulted in economic issues. So they were protesting for a legitimate reason. But the problem is then what happened was they got the infiltrators involved, they got Mossad involved, and it escalated. And Friday you saw a massive escalation. A number of institutes were burnt down, a number of mosques were burnt down. And just think about it logically, Iran is a Muslim country, and even if you disagree with the Shahs,
you're not
if you disagree with the monarchs, you wouldn't burn down a mosque. Like, it's
almost like Antifa.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.